Welcome to another DK Custom Products video. I'm Dwayne and this is Kevin. And it seems that recently DK Custom has gotten into a beef with a man that has about $200 billion more than we have. So recently, DK has gotten an email from Amazon, multiple emails to be exact, one for each listing that they just trashed from their site.
So we sell some of our products on Amazon. They're all on our website, but we have some of our products on Amazon. One of the items that we've had on Amazon are our XIEDs, our VIED products, which richen up the AFR.
Yeah, fuel enrichment device. Essentially a tuner, I guess it could be categorized as a tuner, but it's really not even a tuner. It's just a fuel enrichment device.
Put a link to a video explaining what the XIEDs and VIEDs up in the corner here. So we got a letter from them, and I'll read it. This product has been identified as an automotive tuner, and blah, 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 blah. Amazon policy specifically prohibits the sale of products that violate the Clean Air Act. We took this action because this product is not permitted for sale on Amazon. So that's why they sent the letter, is that they don't want to have any liability for selling anything that does not comply with the EPA or CARB out in California. And that's somewhat understandable.
Yeah, it's their right to do that. But here's where our problem comes in.
Yeah, and that is that, I don't know, it's been 8 years ago, we had companies over in China who were taking our patented design and they were duplicating it. It's not the same product, but they were making it like it was the same product. And here's the crazy thing. They were using pictures that we took of our bikes and our customers' bikes with our product on it and putting it in their description on Amazon and eBay. We're not talking about eBay, but Amazon and eBay.
And they would copy and paste our fitment information and our literature word for word right onto their listing.
And the description of the metal was made out of, but then you get it and it's not made out of that metal. It's made out of pot metal.
Spray painted Chinesium, nowhere near American cold rolled steel that's been powder coated.
Yeah. So we hired a patent and intellectual property attorney, paid them thousands of dollars. Well, first we contacted Amazon and eBay, said, look, these people are doing this. And they gave us a whole list of stuff that they needed, which we said, well, this is, we make motorcycle parts. We don't practice law. So we hired an attorney, paid that attorney thousands of dollars to send all the documentation to Amazon and eBay. And Amazon and eBay did take those products down. And a week later, for every one that they took down, there were 3 or 4 more Chinese companies doing exactly the same part. So using our pictures, using our description, and using our patented design to make parts and putting them on Amazon and eBay for sale. So we had we spent more money with the attorney to have them notify Amazon and eBay, and they took those down, and then even more showed up.
Yeah.
And so the attorney wrote them and said, look, every time one of these shows up that's showing this picture, which we proved that we took, and this is our part, just don't let them be on there. Like they're doing with the XIDs and VIDs and Power Visions and other things. Just don't let them be on there. Well, they didn't even respond to that. And to this day, you can see pictures of people selling parts that are made in China by companies that are based in China that are selling for a fraction of what we sell it for. They didn't spend any time, energy, money developing the part. They didn't even spend any money taking pictures of the part. They're using our photos, and Amazon won't do anything about it. And they proved with this thing on the EPA that they could, and they just choose not to. So more than ever, I do not like Amazon. Before we go any further, if you could please leave any comments down below of your experiences with Amazon, leave any questions, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. These things really help us out a lot.
We're not making this video out of some sort of victim mentality. We're just kind of trying to raise awareness of, you know, how can Amazon be so attentive towards just fuel enrichment device and completely disregard knockoff products that are undermining a US-based company. You know, if you're going to shop on Amazon, which they're sort of a monopoly, I think everybody shops on Amazon nowadays. I know I do, and unfortunately I'm going to continue to shop on Amazon. But, you know, do like Kevin and I, we try our best to avoid purchasing anything that's just a clear knockoff.
We had a customer who had a Roland Sands air cleaner. And you can put an external breather system on a Roland Sands air cleaner, so it'll end up being a pretty nice setup with an external breather system. And he was asking if he should buy an air cleaner from us, and we said, if you like the way the Roland Sands looks, put an external breather system on it, you're good to go. And you don't need to buy a whole new air cleaner system. So he brought it over, and
we looked at it.
And I looked at it, and I'm going, well, this filter element looks a little, it's not a K&N filter element, but maybe Roland Sands is making their own. And then he told me he paid $149 for a Roland Sands air cleaner system, which is normally what, $500-600?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of contrast cut CNC stuff on it.
Yeah. Now this thing, it said RSD on the front. The font was a little wonky. The D was spaced out further from the S than the R was. And the biggest thing, when you look on the back, unfiltered air could get in this air cleaner.
Yeah, they had they had almost copied the design, but not. And then the filter element really wasn't as good as what RSD would use or a K&N.
Right. So if you see a product that you know a US-based company is selling for $50, $60, $70, and it's $4 on Amazon, that is a knockoff. You don't want that installed on something like a motorcycle where your life depends on, is it US cold rolled steel or is it Chinesium that you could break by hand?
So, and like Dwayne said, I still buy on Amazon, but I avoid items on Amazon that are obviously knockoffs of other companies. And we would appreciate if you would do the same, but we understand if you want an $8 part instead of a $40 or $50 part, and you don't care that it was made in China versus in the United States, I mean, that's your prerogative to do.
Right, understandably you want to save a little money, but
the thing about it is, just from a company perspective, you know, it was very, very frustrating to see our photos, our wording, our instructions, our patented technology being stolen by Chinese companies, and then Amazon and eBay enabling them, giving them a channel to sell their stolen products through. And it was very, very frustrating. And then I read something that Arlen Ness said. He said people are always going to copy your products, and you can either get your panties all in a bundle about it, or you can just keep creating new products.
Yeah.
And so that's the philosophy we adopted. We haven't spent any more money on attorneys, you know, to try and get Amazon to stop selling products with our pictures on it. If you do shop at the DK store on Amazon and you see that the XIDs aren't there anymore, it's because Amazon's very adamant that they stay in compliance with EPA law and CARB law out in California.
Yeah.
While they might not care about other things, they do care about that.
Yeah, and you can still get the XIEDs, the VID products from our website, free shipping. You know, you don't have to deal with Jeff Bezos. You don't have to give him any more money to add to his billions. And you get them right from the website, dkcustomproducts.com.
Y'all ride safe out there.